So you went out and spent a lot of money to get a 50-watt Aerogarden Bounty and thought, how about strawberries? Well, this is a 50-watt model, and I have selected a Juneberry variety of strawberries called Sparkle. The Aerogarden Bounty has 9 planting sites, and I did plant all 9. Now, 71 days later, I have been a little neglecting with topping off water and adding nutrient, but what I would say is I would probably plant fewer than all 9 sites if I were to do this again. And even with the light and raising that light up and keeping it at a distance of about 5-6 inches off the top of the canopy, the legginess of the strawberry plants has continued to surprise me, and I think that is in part due to using hydroponics versus soil. So if I were to pull back a little bit, you could see the height, and they are by and large upright, but they are starting to fall over because of the weight of the canopy and the spindliness of the many stems that you see there. Now, some of this dead undergrowth needs to be cleaned up, and it would be much simpler if I had fewer plants in there. But overall, the progression from bare root to leaves and to plants happened fairly quickly, and the strawberries, even though they're June bearing, have been coming on. And let me put my thumb up beside that berry. They're tiny, but there's like 1 or 2, 3, 4. There's a 5th one in the back over there, and if I were to lift the leaves up, there is a 6th one hiding also. Now, the berries that are growing in the Aerogarden sprout do not have the ability to have the strong light or the height of the light, and the strawberry plants have been crammed and growing around the light fixture on the sprout. But if you were to look in here, there's only 3 plants. You'll notice that I'm getting just as many strawberries practically off of the sprout model using 10 watts as I am using the larger garden, and that is a little bit probably due to the smaller grow bowl. It's like with a lot of plants, if you put them in a small container, they oftentimes mature more quickly, produce less fruit and smaller fruit, and that's probably one of the things that's pushing the plants in that sprout to produce fruit as early as they have. So after a lot of snip, I've been able to get some of the dead growth off of the strawberries, and I've noticed that they've had a lot of runners, and the runners I'm referring to are like these long viney things that come off of the strawberries. There's no fruit on those. They just go out and they start to do what they do in nature. They form new baby plants. Now, if you want to have new baby plants, sure, go ahead and grow those things. But I think by the time the plant gets one of these and just keeps going and going, it's starting to sap some of the energy off, and that might account for some of the small growth of the berries as well. Now, after coming through and clipping off the old dead vegetation and the runners, I did notice that there are other berries that are on the plant. That one's a little larger than the one I showed you previous. There's some in the back, but coming back over to the Aerogarden sprout, those berries are about the same size, and if you're just looking for a few strawberries to throw on top of maybe like a scoop of ice cream as a treat, it's kind of a novelty. I really don't think you'll get enough to make a strawberry pie, but if you're just looking for something for the thrill of growing, the use of a June-bearing bare root strawberry plant in an Aerogarden might turn out to be something that you would enjoy.